Do not pray for an easy life. Pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. Don't fear failure. Not failure, but low aim is the crime. In great attempts, it is glorious even to fail. Get maximum effect from minimum effort. Mistakes are always forgivable if one has the courage to admit them. The successful warrior is the average man with laser-like focus. Love is like a friendship caught on fire. In the beginning a flame, very pretty, often hot and fierce, but still only light and flickering. As love grows older, our hearts mature and our love becomes as coals, deep burning and unquenchable. A quick temper will make a fool of you soon enough. Without frustration, you will not discover that you might be able to do something on your own. We grow through conflict. A good teacher protects his pupils from his own influence. People fear what they do not understand. Showing off is the fool's idea of glory. Defeat is a state of mind. No one is ever defeated until defeat has been accepted as a reality. Concentration is the root of all the higher abilities in man. The spirit of the individual is determined by his dominating thought habits. Use only that which works and take it from any place you can find it. Either push your limits or die. Practice makes perfect. After a long time of practicing, our work will become natural, skillful, swift, and steady. Boards don't hit back. I'm not in this world to live up to your expectations, and you're not in this world to live up to mine. Be self-aware rather than a repetitious robot. Empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Notice that the stiffest tree is most easily cracked, while the bamboo or willow survives by bending with the wind. The great mistake is to anticipate the outcome of the engagement. You ought not to be thinking of whether it ends in victory or defeat. Let nature take its course, and your tools will strike at the right moment. Make at least one definite move daily toward your goal. Empty your cup so that it may be filled. Become devoid to gain totality. Real living is living for others. A wise man can learn more from a foolish question than a fool can learn from a wise answer. It's not the daily increase, but daily decrease. Hack away at the unessential. A goal is not always meant to be reached. It often serves simply as something to aim at. The key to immortality is first living a life worth remembering. Defeat is not defeat unless accepted as a reality in your own mind. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Willing is not enough, we must do. If you love life, don't waste time, for time is what life is made up of. Adapt what is useful, reject what is useless, and add what is specifically your own. To hell with circumstances. I create opportunities. Preparation for tomorrow is hard work today. Now I see that I will never find the light, unless, like the candle, I am my own fuel, consuming myself. For it is easy to criticize and break down the spirit of others, but to know yourself takes a lifetime. Stop wasting time in playing a role or a concept. Instead, learn to actualize yourself, your potential. Be like water, making its way through cracks. Do not be assertive, but adjust to the object, and you shall find a way round or through it. If nothing within you stays rigid, outward things will disclose themselves. The doubters said, "Man cannot fly." The doers said, "Maybe, but we'll try," and finally soared in the morning glow, while non-believers watched from below. If you always put limits on everything you do, physical or anything else, it will spread into your work and into your life. There are no limits. There are only plateaus, and you must not stay there. You must go beyond them. Success means doing something sincerely and wholeheartedly. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. If you spend too much time thinking about a thing, you'll never get it done. Be happy, but never satisfied. As you think, so shall you become. Long-term consistency trumps short-term intensity. You must be shapeless, formless, like water. When you pour water in a cup, it becomes the cup. When you pour water in a bottle, it becomes the bottle. When you pour water in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Water can drip, and it can crash. Become like water, my friend. To become a champion requires a good mental attitude toward preparation. You have to accept the most tedious task with pleasure. Be a practical dreamer backed by action. To spend time is to pass it in a specified manner. To waste time is to expend it thoughtlessly or carelessly. We all have time to either spend or waste, and it is our decision what to do with it. But once past, it is gone forever. Ultimately, the greatest help is self-help. Take things as they are. Punch when you have to punch. Kick when you have to kick. Using no way as a way, having no limitation as limitation. Ever since I was a child, I have had this instinctive urge for expansion and growth. To me, the function and duty of a quality human being is the sincere and honest development of one's potential. Only the self-sufficient stand alone. Most people follow the crowd and imitate. Sorrows are our best educator. A man can see further through a tear than a telescope. Loneliness is only an opportunity to cut adrift and find yourself. In solitude, you are least alone. You will never get any more out of this life than you expect. Out of chaos, find simplicity. From discord, find harmony. To me, defeat in anything is merely temporary. Defeat simply tells me that something is wrong in my doing. It is a path leading to success and truth. If there is a God, He is within. You don't ask God to give you things. You depend on God for your inner theme. Do not allow negative thoughts to enter your mind, for they are the weeds that strange confidence. Fear comes from uncertainty. We can eliminate the fear within us when we know ourselves better. Many people dedicate their lives to actualizing a concept of what they should be like, rather than actualizing themselves. This difference between self-actualization and self-image actualization is very important. Most people live only for their image. Learning is a constant process of discovery, a process without end. Live a life worth remembering. Self-knowledge involves relationship. To know oneself is to study oneself in action with another person. Relationship is a process of self-evaluation and self-revelation. Relationship is the mirror in which you discover yourself. To be is to be related. A self-willed man has no other aim than his own growth. Time means a lot to me because, you see, I am also a learner and am often lost in the joy of forever developing. Not being tense, but ready. Not thinking, but not dreaming. Not being set, but flexible. Liberation from the uneasy sense of confinement. It is being wholly and quietly alive, aware and alert, ready for whatever may come. Take what's useful. Discard what is not. If every man would help his neighbor, no man would be without help. Do not have an attitude. Open yourself and focus yourself and express yourself. Reject external form that fails to express internal reality.